Come over here. We're having a little bit of technical difficulties.
A lot of
technical difficulties, but I think we might be live. Would you mind trying to open comments here on that side?
I'm gonna try and get the comments open just so I can read you guys what you're saying.
1 second.
Let me click in.
Hello. There's Luke.
Are we actually live?
I have a comment and it says we have been live for 30 seconds.
Okay, nice one. I'm not picking it up here at all.
No?
No.
Okay. I can see a lot, like 63 people are watching already.
What's up, everybody?
Hello.
Apologies for the difficulties here. The Wi-Fi in the place we're currently staying at, it's not doing at all what we wanted to do. We've been trying to go live now for the last couple of minutes, but please drop us down some questions below if you have any. We wanted to go live just on the run up to a trip that we're going on. So we're going on a trip in the next couple of days to Guangdong and Yunnan.
Is that alright? Can you
hopefully you guys can still see me well. We're experimenting, trying to set up some stuff. We have not gone live here on YouTube
should be okay.
in literally months at this stage, so we have no idea. But hope everybody is keeping well. I'm gonna try and get through some of the chats. Wow, there's already over 100 people in here. Hello. In 45 minutes, question mark. That was 45 minutes ago when I said that we'll be live in 45 minutes. Hello, Mixu. Yes, that's not how you say that. I say Mixu, it's probably Mishu.
We're still not sure how to say it properly. I believe it's Mishu?
Mishu, maybe. Mishue?
I don't know.
No idea. They do very good ice cream though.
Please do let us know if you can hear us properly and if everything is all right.
Yeah. Not only 144 hours, no, we are Europeans. We get 14 days visa free and then whatever extra visa that you want to get on top of that. Mm-hmm. When will you come to Guangzhou? Let's have dinner together, question mark. Possibly, you never know. We have a lot of plans in that city. We're going to be incredibly busy. We're going to be literally arriving in a couple hours, basically. So We're going to be buzzing all over that city. Hopefully it's not too hot. We love heat. Like, we're currently in a city. We're not going to let you guys know exactly where we are because, privacy and stuff like that, but it's well over in the mid to late 30s here at the moment. Heat does not bother us at all. Can you guys actually hear us? Because I'm not too sure if the network, someone says network is not very well. Mishue.
Oh, that's how you say it, Mishue.
Hello everybody. 191 people in here, that's absolutely crazy. Been watching you guys' videos. Hello, thank you for watching. Me share bin chen, okie dokie. Network is not good right now. Yeah, 100%. I don't know what it is. The network works perfectly when we're working online and when we're doing other stuff, but when we want to go live,
not so much.
Doesn't do it. I don't understand why.
It's always in those cases, it doesn't work really well when you actually need it. So like it's perfect and then you need it and then it just breaks down.
Yeah.
But it's always the case. It's Newton's law, right?
Adam says, I can hear you guys perfectly fine. Thank you for that.
Amazing. Thanks, Adam.
Sure, we can hear you loud and clear. That's great. That's very good. South is very humid. That's all right. Not too bad. So basically we're heading to Guangdong and we're also heading in the direction of Yunnan. Now, a couple different places that we want to visit. We obviously have, we want to go into the Himalayas as well and hopefully head in the general direction of Tibetan villages and explore all of that really interesting part of China. We want to get into like rural China, the real China, not just overly, developed cities and stuff like that. It's amazing for us and we really enjoy exploring cities. But this time around, we definitely want to go deep into some of the countryside as well. And we're hoping that the weather is okay, because it says it's going to be rainy. It's not raining in Guangdong at the moment, but it's raining in Yunnan.
Yeah, I don't know. We have been kind of planning the trip to Guangdong, and then we heard all about South China floods, of course, which is devastating. And we were kind of like, okay, we're going to arrive into Guangdong regardless, and then maybe make our way to Yunnan to escape the bad weather. And now it says online the other way around. Now it says it's raining in Yunnan and Guangdong is okay. So I don't know. We're going to see. We're going to make it happen regardless of what the weather is like. We have a massive content creation plan already, and so many plans with a lot of you people as well. So we reached out to quite a few subscribers, and we cannot wait to see you in real life and meet up and experience what local life is like in Guangdong and also in Yunnan. So yeah, we're super stoked, so excited, looking forward to it. A little bit nervous as always, but we're gonna make it happen. This time, Rural China edition.
Yeah, 100%. We're going to be meeting up with a lovely local, and she is basically going to be guiding us around the city of Guangzhou, or Guangzhou. I'm still not sure how to pronounce that. She'll probably let us know. But she's going to guide us through the city, show us some food, bring us for some dim sum, some Cantonese food, probably some morning tea as well in the city. We have lots to see and lots to do, and there's going to be tons of videos coming your guys' way. In the next basically week or so, there's going to be a lot of content, so we're going to be filming our butts off, and it's going to be a very fun adventure.
Yeah, maybe you can hold a fan meeting in Guangzhou. We were actually thinking about that. If we do manage to do that in a safe way, we will let you guys know. We're sort of thinking maybe like in a week or two when we come back to Guangzhou, then to do that. Guangzhou, sorry.
We're going to be arriving into the city, and then we're going to be very briefly around Guangdong, super quick filming. Then we're going to be out in Yunnan, up in the mountains for probably around 8 or 9 days. And then we're going to be coming back to Guangdong. So we might organize a meetup in either like Shenzhen or Guangzhou. We'll see.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Some people are saying it's too hot in the south right now. I don't know. I kind of feel like we have been in Asia for over 2 years now, and the majority of that chunk was in Southeast Asia with temperatures over 40 degrees, especially in dry season. So I kind of feel like we're gonna be okay. The last time we went to China, we were freezing. So yeah, this time around, I'm kind of looking forward to warmer temperatures and actually being able to enjoy it, because anything under 30 degrees, yeah, it's not happening with me. You can basically put me in a scarf and a blanket and I'm not gonna leave the hotel.
Plus, because we're going up into the mountains towards places like Dali and Lijiang and those areas, it's going to be kind of cold up there. Like I saw, it's going to be like 20, 21, these types of temperatures. We are very famous in Douyin. That's cool. We're currently looking into trying to sort of establish and build accounts on these types of networks, but it's difficult for us.
It's we're trying to create accounts on Weibo and Bilibili, so anything that you see there at the moment is not from us. We are aware that there's videos that have like several million views on those platforms, but it's not us. So, but it's a little bit difficult for foreigners to create accounts. So yeah, we're gonna try our best to create the proper accounts, and if we do have official proper accounts, we're gonna let you know, maybe on the community tab of our YouTube or somewhere where we can reach out to you, basically.
Yeah, 100%. Sorry guys if it looks like I'm looking at the phone. I'm just reading the chat messages that you guys are sending in. Naomi, I feel so happy when I see you smile. Watching your videos can make me happy all day long. That's amazing.
Oh, you're so nice.
You guys are very famous now in China. Chinese fans like us very much. That's amazing to hear. We really appreciate all of the support from you guys.
Some people are also saying we should speak Chinese. We're not at that stage yet. I'm starting to learn Chinese Mandarin on Duolingo, but I kind of feel like I'm very far away from speaking fluently. And now we're also going to go to Guangzhou, so they didn't really speak Mandarin, right? It's more like a Cantonese area. So yeah, but there goes my Mandarin sessions already.
Someone, Matthias, says Guangzhou. Guangzhou is how it's pronounced. Guangzhou.
Matthias.
Guangzhou, says Matthias. That's very helpful.
Thanks.
Thank you. That's after kind of explaining how to say it. It is rainy season in China, especially southern part. Yeah, unfortunately. Although I had a look at the weather, and like I said, Guangdong right now seems to be dry for the coming week.
Hopefully it stays like that.
And Yunnan, not so dry.
Hopefully it doesn't stay like that.
The only reason, the biggest reason why we're heading in the direction of Yunnan this time around is we thought we would escape the rain.
Yeah.
But it looks like we're heading towards rain, but it's fine. We're gonna just get a rain jacket.
We're gonna make it work. We already went to several stores. We bought warm clothes for the Yunnan high altitude areas, basically. So yeah, maybe we're gonna buy a rain jacket as well, and then we're gonna be covered. It's gonna be fine.
Yep.
There's no bad weather. There's only bad clothes, right? If you're German, you will know.
Mm-hmm. Now that China has entered summer, the temperature is generally high and it will become more torturous. Yeah, the heat for us is not the issue. It's the wet and the humidity. So humidity, obviously, that's an issue because things will start to mold and things will get wet and stuff like that. And obviously the rain as well. So those are the two things that I'm concerned about. The heat, we can manage it. Yeah. We're not too bothered by the heat, but the rain and the humidity I'm terrified of. I hate rain so much.
I hope it's gonna be okay.
Oh, I will be fine.
And if not, we're gonna do like a nice trip regardless of what the weather says, I think.
Yeah.
Initially we had plans to do dedicated 2 weeks to Guangdong and then dedicated 2 weeks in Yunnan. But now we're sort of mixing it up, trying to make it work with hopefully the weather or not, I don't know.
Someone said there may be a typhoon in July. That would be absolutely crazy. And hopefully we are way up in the mountains when the typhoon hits, so we can just like hide in a cabin or something. Liew
is trying to invite us to eat lamb.
Oh, nice.
With his wife in Lanzhou.
In Lanzhou, yeah. That would be amazing.
That would be
cool. A great trip. I love you too so much. Love from Beijing.
Love you too.
Love you too. Sending love to Beijing.
Ooh.
Oh, someone gave us a super thanks. Thank you very much for that.
Thank you so much. Can we see who?
Where is it?
Solid Tunes.
Solid Tunes. Thank you very much for the.
Thank you so much.
For the super thanks. That means a lot. Tourists who do not understand Chinese can buy an instant translation headset. Yes, that's something that we're actually looking into, hopefully. Yunnan is not wet, but now it is raining season. Yeah, 100%. We're expecting rain. We bought like long clothes and we're gonna be prepared. We even have waterproof cameras. So you're probably gonna see vlogs of us just sliding around in the rain in Yunnan.
Lee is asking what is our favorite food in China so far? Wow. Oh, that's so difficult to answer. I think maybe my favorite food so far would be dumplings. Well, in Sichuan, the dumplings, they were really nice.
Sichuan has some really nice...
Hot pots also.
Really nice food. I really enjoy the Chongqing hot pot. The flavor off of that and how intense the spice was is really good. I really love beef. So for me, the Chongqing hot pot with the thin beef slices, so good. And I love spice as well.
Somebody's saying, I think you can create Chinese TikTok. Yes, we're trying to. And as soon as we have all of the Chinese accounts, we will let you know. And then you can help us take the other videos down as well.
Yeah, as soon as we figured it out, we're going to be all over social media.
Somebody's saying that they like us because we look innocent.
We look innocent.
And can respect other people. Yes, we respect other people, but I don't think we're so innocent.
Yeah.
Yes.
We're nice people though.
Of course, we're nice people. We're always trying to very much respect other people's culture and languages and all of that, and country, of course, because we're the guests in the end. Who are we to judge somebody else's culture? So we're not going to go around saying, you know, how horrible everything is. Of course, we'll let you know if something bad happens, and we're going to be honest about it, but we're not going to be judgmental. So I feel like that's kind of the nice sweet spot in between.
100%.
Hainan.
Tibet.
Hainan is also nice, no?
Hainan and Yunnan, yeah. Hainan is somewhere that I would love to see, actually.
Hainan chicken rice, no?
Hainan chicken
Tasty.
rice, oh yeah. Tropical island paradise in the south of China. But we should probably go there in like maybe 5 or 6 months when the rainy season is over. But we'll eventually go there for sure. It looks like a beautiful place.
Somebody's saying Inner Mongolia.
Inner Mongolia is...
We were looking at it.
Yep.
I'm a little bit allergic to horses.
Yeah.
So I'm a little bit scared to go to Mongolia. But yeah, we're looking at it. Maybe I can manage if I take a lot of antihistamines or something.
Yeah. The grasslands there though look absolutely spectacular. There's so much of China to explore. It's such a massive country that we cannot even like wrap our heads around it.
Yeah.
So what we're doing is we're picking 2 provinces every trip, and then we're going to tick off those 2 provinces or 2 even like major places that we want to visit, and then we'll just recycle and go through as much of China as we can.
Dai Wei Li is saying Malatang is also good. It's similar to a hotpot. I've never heard of Malatang.
Never heard of Malatang.
Is mala then the mala spice, like the mala pepper?
I think so.
Type?
Yunnan and Guizhou are cool in summer. Yeah, we're headed towards Yunnan. That's the plan for this trip. The majority of this trip will be Yunnan, and then also Guangdong as well, as much of it as we can fit in.
Somebody asked as well if we're planning to visit Macau. As of right now, we don't have a trip planned to go to Macau yet. We have another 2 provinces planned, I believe, after Guangdong and Yunnan. We have another 2 provinces.
Yep.
But
which are secret.
Which are secret, of course, super secret.
Super secret.
The most amount of secret. But we're gonna, maybe we're gonna try. China is so big, and you kind of have to make decisions where you go. And I don't feel like as a foreigner, we're not really equipped with the right amount of knowledge to make that decision. So we're kind of touch and go, see what interesting aspects and perspectives we might be able to find, right?
Yeah, that's very true. Somewhere that we really want to see eventually is Xinjiang, where the Uyghur Muslim population is. Mm-hmm. We want to go there. We want to also see Tibet, like the Tibet region of China. It's unfortunate though that you have to have a guide with you to go there, or at least that's what we've heard. You need like a permit to go there, but we will figure that out and we will eventually go there as well. We also really want to see the northeast of China too. Plenty to see there as well.
Free is saying hello from Malaysia. Selamat datang.
Selamat
Selamat malam.
Selamat
It's evening.
malam.
Sorry.
Yeah. You're very popular in China. Yeah, it's amazing. We didn't expect this at all.
We're so grateful as well for the response that we have gotten. Like, we didn't expect it at all. Obviously, we went to China trying to show our perspective of it and what actually happened and what the real side of China is. But at the same time, the reception of what we did could have been a lot worse as well. So like, we're really, really grateful for what we have gotten as a response, basically, and totally unexpected as well.
Yeah.
We didn't think that that this was gonna happen, and it's really great. We're very grateful for it.
Please do consider going to Beijing. Yeah, that wouldn't be like, we definitely would like to check it out at some point. Also, the Great Wall of China. But I feel like Beijing, Shanghai, these types of places, they're very much like being overly saturated at the moment. There's so many YouTubers. Every day there's another YouTuber that's arriving in Shanghai and is going like, shocked in Shanghai, shocked in Beijing, shocked at this part.
We kind of feel like the saturation might already be there in terms of Beijing and Shanghai, but I'm still interested regardless in seeing it, even if it would just be like for a day or two, like maybe not focus an entire trip and an entire content creation trip on it, but at least like see it, because I feel like it has to be seen.
Yeah, true. Hello from Chengdu. Hello, Chengdu. Such a cool city.
Somebody saying hello from Saigon, Vietnam.
Saigon, Vietnam. Nice. We love Saigon as well. Saigon is a great. Southern Vietnam is amazing.
By the way, we would really like to answer also the comments that are written in Chinese, but we cannot read what you're saying. Legitimately no idea, so
cannot read.
We can't read it.
Yep.
Very sorry. If you do want to have your question answered, though, please put it into a translator and then just pop it again into the comments.
Yeah, 100%. Wow, I can't believe there's over 300 people watching this right now. That's insane. Juzhai Go and Si Gunyang Shan is so beautiful in Sichuan. Yeah, we're going to be seeing a lot more of Sichuan at some stage. We only saw Chengdu, and Chongqing is no longer in Sichuan, I think. It used to be a part of Sichuan, and then it basically was separated from Sichuan. I'm not too sure of the politics behind that, but there you go. A little bit of Wikipedia for you. Just got back from Tibet. Super beautiful, but you defo need someone to drive you around. It's so beautiful, just a little more rural than other big cities in China. Nice.
Of course, it's going to be more rural.
I
also feel like if you do go to Tibet, you need a driver or a guide regardless, because of like it's so big and so like rough terrain as well. So you kind of need to know what to do and what not to do. And a lot of times I feel like if you're not so aware of what dangers mountains can have, it can also go in a bad direction really fast. So I think if we do go to Tibet, we will have a guide, or maybe a driver or a local, whatever, somebody with us that can show us the right way to behave.
That's true. Someone said so true. A lot of YouTubers do the same content exactly. It's so boring. Yeah, it just gets to like a certain point where it's like, oh my God, look, it's a road. Look how modern it is. It's like, we understand China is a very, very rapidly growing and beautiful place. We're not going to pretend that everything is shocking to us. Obviously, in our first video when we arrived, it was genuinely surprising to us how easy it was. And that's what we wanted to show in the first video. But other than that, what we try and do is just keep things as authentic as possible. That's why you're never going to see us in the video being like, this is amazing! Oh my God, look! They have bridges in China!
Roads!
Oh my God! They have cars!
Ruokun Huang is asking if we're using Alipay for payment.
No.
Yes. And I'm actually quite grateful for it. Even like this is not sponsored, we're not being paid, nothing. Alipay legitimately is the best way and the easiest way to go for a foreigner, and we're very, very grateful that we managed to set it up properly, because without Alipay, we would have been lost.
Wouldn't have been able to do anything.
And no, we do not have the Chinese version of TikTok as of yet. We're trying to do it. Ebon Flame is saying, do you have WeChat? No, we do not. It's actually quite difficult to set up for a foreigner, at least the payment part. I think setting up the chat part is okay, but I tried setting it up a few times and
it's difficult.
I don't know, it's a little bit difficult. Yeah.
Alipay, in terms of like being user friendly, in terms of paying for stuff, everything, if you're not Chinese, it's easier. And that's unfortunate, because sometimes we want to use WeChat. Like when we went to the Panda base in Chengdu, all of it was WeChat and we had Alipay. So were like, oh my God, I can't go here, we can't go here. But you can pay with cash. So the good thing is you can say to people, do you take cash? And then 99% of the time they'll say yeah.
Somebody's saying hi from Western Australia. Hello.
Hello, Western Australia. What a beautiful place. I've never been there, but at some stage when we have tons of money, we'll go there.
Jasper is saying, hello, the first time I went abroad to visit a friend was in Wuppertal. After so many years now, I see a girl from there traveling all over China. Makes
Yeah.
the world feel really small. Yeah, but like, this is great. Like, I love that you went to visit Wuppertal, but there's like not a lot happening out there other than maybe the SkyTrain transport that is like very old.
Yeah, that's
but
true. Some
yeah.
nice bakeries, some like nice pastry shops and sandwich places, and the Schwebebahn, which is the train.
SkyTrain. The world is really small. The other day we had received a comment from somebody that was legitimately living in like the same area as Luke's mom lives as well. Like it makes you feel very aware of how connected we are these days.
Yeah, it's great. It's crazy.
Hello from Cork. Well, there you go.
Hello from Cork. There you go.
That's not where his mother lives, but it's the same country.
I'm from Cork.
Hello from Cork.
From Cork.
Oh yeah.
That's a Cork accent, by the way. People sound awful in that part of Ireland.
Somebody is suggesting us to take a guided tour in Tibet. Yeah, I think that's the way to go. I think you have to invest a little bit of money to actually learn something and also get something out of it. And I do think as foreigners, you're not allowed to go to Tibet without a guide. So you need a permit anyway.
Come to Hunan province. I really want to see Changsha. I really want to see Zhangjiajie, the Avatar Mountains as well. That's somewhere that looks really nice.
Can you say that again?
Zhangjiajie, I don't know. Butchering pronunciations as always. But also the birthplace of Mao is in Hunan as well.
Ah.
More Wikipedia facts.
Let's go. Wikipedia facts with Luke on Tuesday.
On a
Today's
Tuesday.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, let's have a look at the other.
Oxygen in Tibet is relatively rare. That sounds awful.
Because it's high.
Because it's very high up. But that's okay. If one day you come to Macau, you should spend 2 to 3 days in Zhuhai, small city just across the border. We had someone message us about that. Someone that has property there at some point, or has property there, and asked us to come over. So maybe at some stage we'll check it out. For some reason,
You never know.
native Chinese can barely use YouTube or download it from the app center. You can create domestic vlog applications such as Bilibili. You'll be very popular.
We're trying to do that.
We're trying to do that. The female host lost weight during live broadcast and became more beautiful. There you go. You lost weight during the broadcast, or during the broadcast.
What?
Right, next time I will apply, come to China a few months and experience the slow pace of life. Definitely do it. It's definitely worth coming and checking out China for sure.
I don't think that you can see China in a lifetime, even if you tried. Like, because of how big it is and how many different ethnicities live there, how many different places, foods there are, and so on. I think you need like probably 2 lifetimes to experience China in all of its depths, if not 3.
Yeah, 100%. Somebody said Wuhan is also a great choice. Yeah, Wuhan is somewhere that would be very interesting to check out. We've had a lot of invitations to go to Wuhan as well. I saw as well a vlog not that long ago from Living in China, I think is the name of the guy. And he posted a vlog from Wuhan about the new see-through bottom train or something that they have there. And that looks incredible.
Ooh. Is that something that we can check out?
At some stage.
Sounds nice. I like trains.
Yeah. Do you love India? We have mixed feelings about that country. So
some provinces are really nice, some provinces not so nice. Yeah, I don't know. It really depends on where you want to go in India, I think. Especially as a female, a lot of parts are also really dangerous. So maybe if you're a foreigner that is a single female traveler,
one of the things...
educate yourself before going.
It's just very much... I don't know why it is this way, but it's India is very aggressive in terms of like touchy-feely towards women. And if you're a solo female traveler and you're going to India, just be careful. Also, India is not clean. Like, and I mean that in the harshest way possible. There's a huge amount of it that's just not clean.
To put it into perspective, we've been traveling full time for 3 years, and India is the only place in the entire world that I have gotten properly sick with food poisoning. So that should say a lot.
She literally had to go to the hospital.
I had to go to the emergency hospital in India. So yeah, not so fun. 2-1 is saying, to be honest, Naomi is the most outgoing German I've ever seen. But that is probably because I haven't been in Germany in 5 years. I moved abroad a very long time ago, so I kind of felt like I had to be a little bit more outgoing.
Europe sucks.
La Pepa is saying, hello from Scotland. Hola, La Pepa.
Hola, La Pepa.
I'm sure you might not be a Spaniard.
La
but...
Pepa.
Oh, yeah, it's okay. Hi from New York City, hello.
Hello, New York City.
How's your car and your coffee?
Oh my God, I'm walking here. New York. New York City.
Oh, the car and the coffee is from somewhere else?
No, I want a cup of coffee.
Oh, a cup of coffee. Yeah, that's
coffee.
it.
I'm from New York.
Somebody is saying, Solitunes is saying that they're living in Hong Kong and they don't know how to set up WeChat. So there you go. So for us, it's like out of this world difficult. It's never gonna happen. And it's so sad because some of the services in China are legit only available to people that have WeChat. Yep. And we just cannot use it. So for us, it's a little bit sad here and there.
It's tough. Oh, Sean.
Oh, Sean. Hi, Sean.
Hey, Sean. If you're watching still, I'm excited for you and this next adventure. Thanks very much, man. Hope you're keeping well.
How did you two meet? Coffee Lang.
Jesus, that's a long story.
So I moved to Ireland in January of 2019 because of a job. I used to work for a company called Facebook, and that's why I had moved to Ireland. And I went to the gym a lot because that's just who I am. I'm usually quite an active person, even though I might not look like it since several travel years happened. But yeah, so I used to go to the gym quite a lot, and that's where Luke used to work as a personal trainer.
Yeah, so I used to work in a gym. Obviously, not anymore. I used to be like literally working out 7 days a week in the gym. I was as fit as I've ever been in my life. And then big scary number 19 happened. We're not going to say the name because YouTube will probably take this live stream down. But the thing where people got sick happened. And then we basically both had to rearrange our jobs, and we went into lockdown for like 2 years and just worked and worked and worked and saved money together and lived together. And
so we met in the gym.
We met in the gym. And then we left and then we traveling.
Left, yeah. Anam Wibawa is asking, when are we coming back to Indonesia? We have actually been back to Indonesia several times, but without our camera.
Yep.
In the the last Indonesia series, I believe, was nearly a year ago.
Yeah, it was a good while. I think we were in Sulawesi, and then we were also in Java, all over Java.
Yeah, but
we love that country.
We love Indonesia so much, and our 1-year visa is still valid for Indonesia as well. And we have been back in between. We just haven't been filming it. So yeah, we're thinking to maybe go back. I would like. We had been talking about going back to Merdeka, but it's not like for Independence Day.
Merdeka.
But it's not gonna happen because it's already in a month.
Yeah, it's literally a month. So
unfortunately, we're not gonna make it, but maybe after.
Yep.
Would be really good.
Let's see. We'll check the chat. See what you guys drop us some questions down below, guys, if you can. There's almost 400 people watching.
Right now. Geez. I didn't even know that you were so many. Hello.
Hello. Looking forward to your videos. Can you show some negatives and downsides? Yeah, so we're always going to be totally open about it when stuff happens. So we legitimately just press record on our camera, go outside and film. This is why when you watch our videos, you're not going to get heavily edited, overly produced, super like cinematic stuff. We literally just press record, walk outside and talk to people, see things, eat food. If something negative happens, it's on camera, and we put it in the video. So that's literally the way we try and film stuff, and we want to show a real experience of travel.
What is that? AOA from Pakistan?
AOA from Pakistan. I don't know.
We have 2 friends from Pakistan.
Yep.
And at some stage we plan to visit as well, but we need to look into the visa situation. We're not so sure, but I think it should be okay.
Yeah.
At some stage, maybe next year, we're gonna go to Pakistan.
I wonder who edits the videos. In terms of editing, it's me. And in terms of everything else, it's Naomi.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like the guy that controls the editing and stuff like that. And Naomi is quite literally everything else in the channel.
Yeah. We have when we first started our roles with like the work, we're a little bit all over the place. And after a while, we sort of figured out that Luke is really good at editing. I'm also okay, I would say, but like, I don't know. Here and there, Luke has a little bit of like snazzier cuts and so on. So snazzy. We gave him that part, and kind of everything else around it really is probably my side.
100%. Wow. Do you want to go to India again? To be honest, we're gonna give it a second chance at some stage. We just have to plan everything. So the issue for us right now is we have so much planned. Like we have a ridiculous amount of stuff planned. We have a lot more China videos. A lot more China videos are coming, you guys, your way.
And we have 2 other countries already in the pipeline as well.
2 other countries are coming. Tons more places all over Asia. But like I said, probably around 5 months or so more of China stuff. So
hopefully, yeah, if we can manage.
Yep.
In terms of India, though, I think if I was to go back to India, I would be interested in seeing the whole like Kashmir, like more mountainous rural areas. I think that would be a little bit more interesting and maybe not so overwhelming.
I want to dive deeper into Tamil Nadu. So the Tamil people are incredible people, and I'd like to see more of Tamil Nadu at some stage. But it is not a clean place, unfortunately.
Somebody said try Loken coffee.
Yeah.
It was a little bit higher here.
We had it.
Actually, yeah, we had it. It was really nice.
It was really good coffee.
But it was difficult to order. You sort of had to order it through was it through Alipay or something? I don't know. You had to like. Yep. We were struggling with the translations, and then we had to ask the barista to help us order it on the app, because when we tried to order just like face to face, she said it wasn't happening. So
something's frozen. I think we're frozen.
Ooh.
Let me try and fiddle with.
Kale, it's frozen.
Kale. Oh, it's because your thing is low battery.
Okay, can you charge?
Yeah.
1 second. I'll get the charger.
Sorry guys, we got low battery, that's why we froze for a second.
I'm working on it.
Are we good?
Are you moving again?
All good? Is it back? Normal again, okay. We're normal again. So yeah, it was just because Naomi didn't charge her phone today.
Sorry, I was working.
She was working a lot, to be fair. So welcome back to the live stream. Wow, we lost over 100 people. That sucks. Good now. Are you in a hotel? Yes, we're in a hotel right now. We're just basically relaxing and preparing for a very crazy trip all over Guangdong and Yunnan. Coming to say hello, one of my favorite YouTubers who makes great videos and detailed videos. Visit Harbin in winter and try the bathing house. That would be really cool. Harbin is the snow city that's way up northeast, close to Jilin, I think. Where you guys are at the moment, we don't really want to say at the moment because we're kind of just relaxing, but we're going to be in Guangdong tomorrow.
Yeah. And also, if you didn't figure out by now, Luke has an addiction to geography.
I have a real addiction to
It's problematic.
researching locations of different places and figuring all that stuff out. You guys are really famous now in China, and we love your videos. We love you guys. We love the support. It's incredible to be able to feel appreciation from a country just for making some videos that we think are cool, and then you guys think they're cool as well. Let's see.
You guys should go on food tours. Yes,
Yes.
I do agree. We have to dive deeper into just like provincial Chinese food, which is so different from city to city as well. And but it's kind of, sometimes it's difficult to understand for us where the right spots are to try specific dishes, because obviously we can research what good dishes are, but we don't know where to get them.
Yeah.
That's the problem. Because also if you're like looking on Apple Maps, for example, and you're trying to research something and you put it in English characters, you don't get the same results as if you would put it into it with Chinese characters. So it's a little bit of a workaround that we're kind of struggling with at the moment.
Come on, discover more beauty in China. We all support you. Thank you very much for the support. It's incredible. We have never... Did you guys get some weight? Yeah, we definitely gained weight in China because the food is... In Sichuan, the food is quite heavy with oil and spice, and it's very rich. And you eat the hot pot and the meat, and you just like gain loads of weight. That definitely happened.
Somebody's asking us, Liew is asking us if German food will appear bland if you are traveling China or Asian countries in general. And China. And I cannot answer that because we haven't been back home in a few years now. And well, we entered Asia and we never left. So we're not really planning on going home anytime soon.
Because Europe sucks.
Because we're not really happy with Europe, if you want to say it like that. So yeah, I cannot answer that, but as soon as we will return to Germany, I'll let you know. Somebody's saying that we stayed in one city for too long. Yes, we agree.
Yeah, we did. We agree. That's the mistake that we made, I think, the first time round.
Yeah, we're changing that now. When we go back tomorrow, we're sort of bopping around a little bit more.
We're moving very fast this time around, so we're literally going to be like 2 nights, 1 city, 2 nights, 1 city, 2 nights, 3 nights, 4 nights, 1 city, and then change, film new places. It's all going to be very fresh and hopefully interesting. And the weather hopefully stays on our side. It's a lot of sort of hoping and wishing, but we're going to show up with our camera and hopefully film some cool stuff.
See what happens.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, the last time, or this time around when we went to China for the first time, it was just a trial for us, so we didn't really know what to expect, so we were a little bit more on the cautious side, and I kind of feel like now that we know what to expect and know what's gonna happen, we're gonna be a little bit more adventurous. Yeah. I just feel like we were a little bit safe the first time.
That's true. We played it too safe the first time round. We were kind of scared when we arrived. Now we're not scared. Now we know how easy it is to travel around in China. So it's a lot easier.
Potato is saying go to the gym. Thanks, Potato, for the reminder. Appreciate it.
We do need to go more to the gym, that's for sure.
Let's have a look.
Let's see. There's so many messages right now.
Yeah, I'm kind of like nearly feeling overwhelmed. That's why I'm like, oh, it's moving so fast.
RCY, the video you shot in China, very interesting. Thank you very much. Si Kyung Long, sometimes I want to help you guys translate so bad while watching the videos. That would be amazing. That's why hopefully we're going to be meeting up with a few different locals on this trip, and we're going to have them actively tell us what is going on.
If you want to move into our suitcase, though, you're more than welcome to join us. We need somebody that can help us, because if you don't speak the local language, it's really difficult.
It is difficult. Adam says, seeing you two feels like reuniting with long-lost friends. That's very nice.
Kind of wondering if we know this Adam or not.
Do we know this?
Do we know this Adam?
Because we know a few Adams.
Yeah.
Let me teach you a Chinese phrase. Bu yao la. Bu yao la. When you don't want spicy food.
But we want spicy food.
Bu yao la. I want spicy food though.
Bu yao, yes.
Bu yao, yes. Welcome to Asia. How is China new? That doesn't make sense. What is the biggest cultural shock you have had in China? I think for me, being totally honest, the biggest culture shock that I've had is just how loud people are. So like if you walk into like a metro station or like a restaurant, for example. So if you go into like a restaurant, it's a closed restaurant. There could be tables with like 40, 50, 60 people at one table, all communal, eating together, and everybody is just screaming, like just wow, 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 wow. Food, drinks, people are cheering, people are standing up.
Which is great though.
Which
like,
is really cool. It's actually a positive culture shock, but that really like, we both come from Europe, and in Europe you go into a restaurant, everybody sits there, you just start keeping to yourself, and it's really kind of boring.
We use what is called an indoor voice.
Yeah.
And I feel like Chinese people, like the culture doesn't really provide an indoor voice.
Yeah.
I think for me the biggest culture shock was that everything you think you know, you don't. So like when you go to China and you come from a European perspective or from a German perspective, whatever, you think, like, the way you go to other countries, you point at something and you go 1, or you point at something and you go 2. Even this 1 and 2, like the finger movements in China are different.
Yeah,
so like
different.
The most basic things that you can imagine, it's difficult if you don't know the culture. So like, it's really like touch and go every single day with every single situation, because you don't know what's gonna happen, because your normal view of, okay, I'm going to the train station, this is gonna happen. No, it's not. It's gonna come different in 99% of the cases.
Yeah, that's very, very true. Someone said they like my dog t-shirt.
Shiba Inu.
I bought this t-shirt in Bangkok, in Thailand, a long time ago. And I just had it ever since, and I barely ever even use it. Wish you to achieve 200k ASAP. Yeah, please help us. We're trying to get to 200,000. If you can, share the live stream, comment, like, share our videos around. We are trying our best to get our content sort of spread around as much as possible. And we're trying our best as well to keep the videos as interesting as we can as well.
Somebody's asking, can you explain a little bit more why the EU sucks? Just curious.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, so I don't know, I just kind of feel like we don't really fit in with European culture anymore, because it has been changing so rapidly that we have been kind of made foreign to our own countries, which is our fault as well, because we haven't been keeping up with it.
Changing rapidly in a negative way.
Yeah.
In terms of Europe, mass immigration. So there's a gigantic amount of people that are basically just flooding into Europe every day with no questions asked at the moment, which some people will say that's amazing. Other people will say, what about the people that are already living in those countries? And that's also a reality there as well. The cost of housing is
too high,
climbing every day. The cost of eating food is climbing every day. The cost of people's earnings is staying the same, or people are losing their jobs because there's a very bad job market at the moment as well.
Just to maybe put into perspective how difficult it is in Europe to live at the moment, as a normal couple, for example, like in our case, we right now would not be able to sustain our life in Europe because of how expensive it is. We don't have a prospect of ever having a family, for example, which both of us are maybe not opposed to. So we could never have a child because of how expensive it is. And just like generally it's very unsafe.
Yep.
So areas that you or we as children maybe would have been very safe in are not safe anymore. So it's just a little bit difficult, I want to say.
Generally the whole atmosphere as well in Europe has become very depressing because a lot of the young people in Europe are fleeing Europe. They're leaving places like America, they're leaving places like Europe, and they're coming towards Asia, which is not surprising, I think.
Yeah, maybe to make it very clear how bad it is, the majority, or a lot of people that I know, not the majority, but a lot of people that I know at the moment have to create payment plans just to pay their electricity bill. Yep. Like that's how expensive it has gotten, and that's just not livable.
And the politics in that part of the world as well is just ridiculous. You see it in America. Everybody is just fighting with each other constantly over their political views. Nobody can get along with each other, and nobody's actually happy. So it doesn't make sense to even be there.
Somebody's lyric jockey, sorry. Can I change topic?
Yeah.
Okay, I wasn't sure. Leary Jockey is saying, suggest to film a video for you guys to make the good and the bad aspects of China, kind of like a pro and cons video.
Eventually we will.
We are at the moment collecting pro and cons, but we sort of want to give it a little bit more time to have like a proper view on it. Yep. Because obviously we don't want to say things that might be wrong either, or things, you know, positive or negative things that might be wrong in both directions. So we're just sort of taking it easy with that aspect, and then having a little bit more of an educated view on it in a few weeks.
Yeah, exactly. We never ever come to a country, we never arrive in a country with a bias. Actually, the only time that we've ever arrived in a country with a bias was in China, and I arrived with a negative bias, which got quickly switched around.
We actually had decided to travel China to tackle a negative bias or a negative opinion that both of us had.
Yep.
Well, not negative. I don't know. Yeah, maybe.
I've been told ever since I was young by people, China is whatever. China is, you know, evil, this type of stuff. It's not. The people, anyways, are incredible. The food is very, very good. And the atmosphere in general is very enjoyable and laid back for the most part, especially in the places we've seen so far.
Somebody's saying, sorry, I cannot read your name. Somebody's saying that they have been to all provinces along the Yangtze River except Hainan, and cannot get enough of it. And
Yangtze
I can
River,
imagine Yangtze River is quite long as well.
Yeah, it cuts through Yunnan, places where we're heading to. Hopefully we're going to be on the banks of the Yangtze River very soon. Let's see.
Why don't Naomi try hand style? What does that mean?
I don't know.
Maybe clothing or something?
Oh, maybe, yeah. Oh, the hand style, the
usually
photo shoot stuff that we've seen, the girls.
Oh, yeah. Usually I try to buy a piece of like clothing in every country that we visit, and I kind of hold it dearly. So yeah, I'm kind of waiting to see the thing that might catch my eye in China, and I'm gonna buy it and I'm gonna keep it forever.
100%. Greetings from Scotland. Oh, we read that one. You guys could really give try in China as you're getting many fans there. Yeah, 100%. Some people share your videos on Chinese websites. Do you think that's offensive? To be honest, not really. It's more just we would like to eventually have an original account on there, and then sort of have our own control over it, because you never know what someone is going to share about you if they have your face and stuff like that, especially nowadays with AI and stuff like that. You never know.
Just know when people on Weibo, Bilibili and all of that answer comments and it looks like it is us, it's not us. We don't have an account, and we will let you know once we have one.
100%. Seems like you guys have a plan to have a baby. Great. You never know. Maybe one day soon. So many green in Europe. Yeah, Europe is a very green place for sure. But slowly but surely, a lot of it is being sort of urbanized because it is growing in population every day.
So many Chinese still think that West Europe is a paradise, and yeah, I see that. I see not only Chinese people, it's also other Asian countries that really think a lot of Europe is paradise and it's easygoing and it's nice, and then you put all of the money into moving to Europe and then you have a very harsh awakening. So
Yep.
I would suggest anybody that is planning to visit Europe or to travel to Europe or move to Europe at the moment, just hold off for a few more years. I'm sure it's good. There's different times are always gonna come. We're not opposed to Europe for the future, but maybe not right now.
Yeah.
Spy.
This really weird person keeps thinking that we're a spy. You're a spy. We have absolutely no idea what you're talking about when that sort of stuff comes up. The politics in Asia is better. Is it? Try it, learn a language, and you'd realize it's the same. Yeah, I'm sure eventually everything sort of what goes around comes around. Politics in general around the world sucks. We also didn't say that the politics in Asia are better. If that is your real name. Politics around the world are in general terrible, and that's why the world in general is not in a great place right now. So just keep that in mind. We're actually just traveling to try and figure out new cultures. That's literally the only reason why we're trying.
Maybe to give you guys the reason why we are actually traveling is to find a home at some stage for the future, because we don't really feel at home in Europe anymore. So that's why we initially started traveling. And yeah, we have found quite a few places that we would consider.
Yep.
But maybe not the perfect place where everything sort of falls into place, and
Yep.
that's kind of what we're working on at the moment.
100%. I don't care whether the politics are good or bad or whatever. It's if people have a good quality of life and if you can afford to feed your family. We have heard a bit about the negative situation in Europe. It's never new it's that bad. Yeah, Europe sucks. So does America. A lot of the politics there in general are just corrupted. May Naomi recommend some best places to travel in Germany?
It depends on what you are into, really. I kind of feel like if you're more of a city person, maybe the province where I'm from, which is Nordrhein-Westfalen, North Rhine-Westphalia. If you're more into cities, that would be a good place to start. So Düsseldorf and Cologne. Hamburg is very, very nice, which is northern Germany, and Berlin is also always nice. If you're more into nature aspects, I would say travel the south of Germany. There's two provinces which are called Baden-Württemberg and Bayern, or Bavaria. And both of them are very, very beautiful. If you're into wine, I would suggest to travel Baden-Württemberg. And if you're more into beer, I would suggest to travel Bavaria. But both places also have good beer, or good wine. They do both, but more specialized, I feel like, on the wine or on the beer.
Yes, exactly. China is noisy, but we like the environment. We've noticed that about a lot of Asia. It's not just China, it's a lot of East Asia and a lot of Southeast Asia have a lot of similarities, and people really enjoy sort of sitting together with large groups of people and just enjoying the day. And that's amazing.
We might be a little bit stuck, no?
Oh, are we frozen
We're
again?
sort of
I'm not sure.
moving the same way.
Let us know if we're frozen. You never know with this internet connection. I hope you can travel to Xinjiang. I hope I'm saying that. Introducing Xinjiang to the world. Yeah, we would love to see how Uyghurs and the Muslim population actually live, because as you guys have heard, the media reports pretty much anything they want nowadays, and nobody fact checks the media. So you never know what is actually the truth behind what the Western media says. So we'll have to figure it out ourselves.
We have also traveled quite a few Muslim places or Islamic places, and so far we've always been positively surprised. So yeah, we're very keen to visit that region.
Chris Kuo, where are you currently in China? So we're arriving into Guangdong tomorrow. Tomorrow morning we're arriving in Guangdong province. Currently, as of now, we're not going to say just because we're just relaxing in a hotel somewhere. Google and YouTube are banned in China, yet you have many Chinese interacting. What does that say about the totalitarian issue the West talks about? Yeah, people have access to things in China, 100%. And it is definitely something that shocked me in particularly. When we arrived in China, I had no idea just how things actually were operated and how things were run here. And it is very, very interesting.
Somebody's asking, where are we going to after China?
Where are we going to after China? We have massive amount of plans that are coming up. We have a lot more China stuff coming before we cover other countries, just because we want to keep it all streamlined for you guys, because I know a lot of you guys are interested in the Chinese content. We also have like 150,000 other subscribers that are from other countries as well. So we do have a lot of plans, and we have so many more countries to see. But for now, just China. Singapore is a good place. Yeah, Singapore looks very interesting. The only thing that puts us off about Singapore is just how expensive it is for a lot of people that are outside of Singapore. It's kind of similar to Switzerland in Europe. So Switzerland is a very beautiful place, and I visited there once before, but it's very expensive if you're not Swiss. So if you come to Switzerland and you're earning a wage that is an Irish wage or a British wage or a German wage, and you go to Switzerland, you don't have money there. And it's tough to get by. Too bad to hear politics are ruining Europe so much, all that history. Yeah, that's the saddest part about it, is Europe is so rich in history. But hey, please ignore that 3D weirdo. He always had negative comments on all the China related videos. Yeah, he seems like a little...
Which one is that?
A little strange. He's the guy that keeps calling us spies for no reason.
Oh. I think YouTube already by itself took down a lot of comments.
Yeah. Let's see. Sound is very low. Hopefully you can hear us. I'm going to try and talk a little bit louder. Let's just leave politics alone. Yeah, 100%. Politics is very boring anyways. Hong Kong people have moved to Guangdong. That's cool. Singapore is a good place to stay. Yeah, maybe eventually. Eventually we will check it out.
I find it really cute how on top of the amount of viewers you guys are, some people are saying, oh, there were 500 plus viewers, not anymore right now, but
yep.
It's very, very nice to see how involved you are. It's so beautiful.
It's incredible, yeah. You guys are very active down here. We have been live now for just over an hour, so...
There are some angry comments here and there, though. Please, you guys, because we cannot read, obviously, Chinese characters, we are not able to moderate it, so just please keep it peaceful as much as you can.
Yeah, we don't care at the end of the day if you're mad about us or whatever. If you're mad about us, just keep your opinion. You are definitely not mad. If anything, I think you are very sane. Time to drop the word mad. Two sane explorers. That sounds like a really bad boy band. Apple translation is okay in China. Thank you for that, by the way, saying that we're not mad. But the name Two Mad Explorers, it's just basically because we are actually pretty stupid sometimes. So like we go to countries with no plans most of the time. We show up, we see what's around, and then we just basically see what happens. And that's why a lot of our videos probably just seem like they have no plan, and that's because some majority of them don't.
Yeah, usually we just kind of look at the general area where we are going to be. So we're maybe like, oh, we're going to see that temple or whatever, and everything else that happens is just what happens.
Yep, we try and meet people, talk to locals, try food. Those are the biggest things that we look for when we arrive in a country. I can see many here don't understand what you're saying, but still cheer at the comment. So sweet. That's amazing.
So cute.
Lovely couple. Hope you enjoy your stay in Guangdong. I'm sure we will. We have a lot of travel ahead of us. We're going to see 2 new provinces over the next couple weeks. And all of our videos now are going to be pretty much almost up to date too, which is incredible. We're very excited to show you guys a side of China that hopefully not many people have covered yet. Will you come to Chongqing? We've been in Chongqing. We've been there. It's a really cool city. It's an overwhelming city.
Very overwhelming.
Absolutely massive.
Do you have children? As of right now, no.
We do not have children as of right now, but possibly in the future. Welcome China. Welcome Xinjiang. Wulumki. Is that Urumqi? I could be wrong. We eventually will go in that direction. Looking forward to your next trip in Guangdong. Yes, starting from tomorrow, we're going to be filming. Obviously, the video won't be online tomorrow.
No.
But we do have other videos that are scheduled up. Some interesting ones for sure. Let's see. You're not mad, more like a sane, lovely couple to us. That's very nice. By the way, there must be more and more people, many scenic places in China. A lot of people starting their summer vacations. Yeah, true.
We're kind of deciding to start traveling properly in China again at the right time when everybody goes into the summer holidays. So yeah, it will be very interesting. I saw some videos online of like masses of people, like legitimately like millions of people in scenic nature places, basically pushing each other into buses or whatever. That's what I have seen online. I'm very keen to experience it for myself. I hope the pushing in the buses is not gonna happen though. Yeah. And if it will, we will let you know. Of course, the camera is with us all of the time.
Brandon Liew says, would you consider going to Chaka Lake? Where's Chaka Lake? But it sounds very, very interesting. Eventually I'll go, eventually we will check it out, I think. We are just over an hour and 7 minutes into the live, so we will...
Chaka Lake is very scenic, okay.
Chaka Lake is very scenic.
You need to tell us where it is.
Whereabouts is it? Then it will be 3 mad explorers if we have a kid. Yeah, very true. Yeah. Well, it literally will be.
Also, some family members of ours are kind of considering to come to Asia soon as well, so maybe we're gonna be 15 med explorers or something.
Yeah, true. There's gonna be more of us. Plans to go to Sanya in Hainan. I think Sanya is in Hainan, as far as I know. Eventually we will go there. Welcome to Tianjin, a very scenic salt lake near Jining City. Okay, maybe we will check out Chaka Lake at some point. But
for whatever reason, it sounds like there's very good spices coming from there, like Chaka.
Like, yeah, Chaka.
Chaka.
Sounds like it's like a really good dance. Hi Luke, where did you buy your t-shirt? It matches your tattoo perfectly. Thank you very much. Bangkok.
Platinum Mall.
I bought it in Platinum Mall in Bangkok a few months ago. So there you go. Someone is mentioning me, but then there's loads of Chinese letters, so I'm not too sure what Benjamin is saying, but thank you very much. Let's see. Okay.
Somebody's called Noemi. Hello, Noemi.
Hello, Noemi.
You're my name sister.
Okay, cute people in comments. Some of them said in Chinese and others typed in English. Asked you guys translated into Chinese to respond to them. Proud of them. We're very, very proud of all of these people in the comments, and we genuinely love you guys very, very much.
All of this experience really shows you how different cultures can live and interact with each other, and how we're kind of all the same people, just nobody knows what's going on and what we are doing here. And yeah, I'm so humbled and so happy that we managed to experience all of this already. Yeah. And I'm looking forward to the next few weeks of more exploration and getting to know more people and more culture.
Yeah, 100%. But I think now, someone said Luke Skywalker, really? I am your father. But I think we're going to end the stream here. It's been just over an hour of being live. Benjamin is translating for us.
Thanks, apparently. Benjamin.
Thank you, Benjamin. But we're gonna cut the stream here. We're gonna get ready. We have a flight in a few hours.
Very early.
And we're gonna be arriving in Guangdong very, very soon. And we have a lot more videos coming you guys' way. We also, let us know down below if you enjoyed the live stream. Would you like us to do more live streams in the near future? Because going live is not something that we do very much. And I think for now, we will say good night. Hope everybody sleeps well. It's probably morning for a lot of people as well, because we have watchers from all over the world. But if it is night where you guys are, hope you sleep well. For now, my name is Luke.
My name is Naomi.
We are the Two Mad Explorers.
And this is your reminder to keep exploring.
And we'll see you guys in Guangdong.
In Guangdong!
And Yunnan as well. 2 new provinces and hundreds of new videos coming your way.
Now we need to figure out how to stop
We need to figure out how to stop the live stream now. So let's rotate it. Ooh, close up on my face.
No close up on your face. Stop it. Are you